WrestleTalk!
It is Elimination Chamber predictions here on the WrestleTalk Podcast channel. I am your Jam That Jampion, Chopper Pete Quinnell. I am your Tribal Pete, Acknowledge Pete. I am joined by Randy Andy Datson. I have, if you've missed our content, what are you doing? Watch our videos. You'll know that I am refusing to defend my belt at Elimination Chamber simply because Luke, the previous Jam That Champion, the champion, refused to defend his belt at day one. This is just fair. I'm a fighting champion. I'll defend my belt any day of the week, but just not this one because Luke didn't do it, so I'm not doing it. It's just fair. So these guys idiotically agreed to make sure that they are challenging for an interim Jam That Championship. Well, I will not be defending my belt. It's going to be Andy versus someone of my choice. Someone of my choice. Yep.
Nice one, Pete.
Yep, that came out great.
What a knob.
And I've been thinking long and hard about this, okay? Been thinking long and hard about who my choice should be.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that have been kind of overlooked in the championship picture for a long time.
I think I know who this is going to be.
There's one in particular who I feel like has been massively overlooked, who I think is well overdue a championship opportunity. Someone who has an intangible quality, let's say.
Just bring him in, Pete.
Someone who has been flown all the way from Walthamstow. I'm picking Ollie Davis.
What? But Ollie's not here. You can't have Ollie Davis, because then there's no one to predict against. I'm just going to have to sit there on my own on Saturday.
Which means that there's no interim Jam That Championship, which means I'm still your Jam That Champion. It's flawless. It's flawless.
Actually, Pete, I might have seemed surprised there, but I kind of saw this coming.
What do you mean?
Because you're a total bellend, I could see that you were planning something like this. Because you might say that you're a fighting champion, but clearly you're not. So I contacted my best friend.
Your best friend?
In the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who my best friend is, Pete?
Your right hand?
Yes, but I call him... It's Sully!
Hello?
Sullivan?
Hello, everyone! How are we doing?
Sullivan Brown?
Yeah, it's me!
He's...
Yeah.
Well,
Sullivan is going to do the predictions instead of Ollie, and I can still be the champion.
Well, the thing is, right? Here's the thing. You might think you have the upper hand right now, but you say I'm predictable. I saw this coming a mile away, which is why, before this prediction stream started, I banned Sully from predictions, which means he can't read out Ollie's picks anymore, which means there's still no interim Jam That Championship, which means I'm still your Jam That Champion.
But wait, you may have banned Sully, but I saw that coming, because you know who you didn't ban? You didn't ban
This!
You didn't ban Sock Puppet Sullivan. Where's the paperwork, Pete? I saw the paperwork. It said no Sully. It said nothing
Bollocks!
About Sock Puppet Sullivan. He will be doing Ollie's predictions. I know for a fact that Ollie sent you his predictions, and Sock Puppet will be reading them out for him.
This is bullshit.
Well, classic.
Bloody hell.
Isn't he a bit of a...
You know what? Yeah. Oh, how you doing, Sock Puppet Sullivan?
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
He's a great... And it's actually the first time I've met him.
Oh, really?
Obviously, we're best friends. We
Yes,
go back a long way.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
About
About 2 weeks, really, that we've seen known each other in person.
But it was an instant connection.
Wow. What a connection.
And I've always wanted to meet him. So this just makes sense. So yes, I will be predicting first because I won Wrestle League. Which means I get the first pick on this card, which has a few, I would say, easier to pick matches, and a few very... Sorry, I've got to stop addressing you.
Yeah.
You're not doing this. A few easier to predict matches, and a few completely shot in the dark. So I guess we'll just get started. I will start off, I think, with the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Lita. Now, I mean, it's got to be Becky Lynch, isn't it? There is, I can't see why they would suddenly take the belt off her at this stage. Lita feels like she's simply there for a nostalgia pop. It's in Saudi Arabia. That's what they like doing. It's great to see her back. She's in amazing shape, as she always is. But surely, Becky Lynch has got this one in the bag. And that means, Sock Puppet and Ollie by proxy, that you have got Lita. How do you feel about that?
Well, not great, to be honest. I didn't think that she had a good chance going in, but you never know, you know. It could be interesting. But no, she's going to lose, isn't she? She's going to lose.
Is that what would Ollie have picked if he had been first?
No, his first pick in the old list was Becky Lynch, so I think he'd be quite upset at home.
I'm pretty pleased with that. Well, in that case, it is time to move on to our second match. Who does Ollie have, Sock Puppet?
Well, he's gone for Drew McIntyre. He's gone for Drew McIntyre.
So that's Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Ollie and Sock Puppet.
Well, Ollie's been a long time a fan of Scotland. And I can only imagine that's the only reason why, because, you know, Madcap Moss, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, you know, eliminated AJ Styles, so he must be pretty good,
He did.
He must be really good.
He did eliminate AJ Styles from the Royal Rumble.
They wouldn't book some sort of idiot comedy character to eliminate one of the most physically impressive wrestlers ever to grace the ring, would they?
No, I mean we wouldn't book any ridiculous comedy characters either.
No.
Well, actually, to be honest, I'm not too upset with having Madcap Moss eliminated AJ Styles. Therefore, is better than one of the former WWE champions. But to be honest, this feels like they could be setting up to Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. In which case, I can totally see, because this is Full Counts Anywhere, Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, coming in and interfering and giving Madcap the win. So I'm not too upset. But yeah, you are handsome.
Thank you. Give us a kiss now. Sorry, we're live.
I don't know where you've been.
Yeah.
So next up, it's my pick again. I honestly don't know from here, but I think I am going to go with Ronda Rousey and Naomi to defeat Charlotte Flair for the
Charlotte Flair,
Ric Flair's daughter, and
Roche.
Sonya Deville.
That's the one.
Because I mean, they're not going to beat Ronda Rousey, even if it's a tag match.
Yep.
Sonya Deville is merely there to get armbarred or pinned or whatever it is by Ronda Rousey to build her up for her match with Charlotte at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's, you know, you can never discount a Flair, but yeah, Ronda's not losing.
That's true. I mean, Naomi is there as well, so she could be there to eat a pin from Charlotte.
Oh yeah, imagine that. And then you'd have egg on your face, wouldn't you?
I would.
Yeah.
Who would Ollie have gone for?
Well, he also had Ronda and Naomi, to be honest.
Okay.
But as a team, I think we're all happy with doing Charlotte and Sonya, even though it's one of the lowest ones down on the list. Yeah, I think he'll be pretty sad about that one. You know what he's going for next?
What's he going for next?
He's going for Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, yeah. I was tossing up between those two. Why have you gone for Roman Reigns over Bill Goldberg?
Well, you know what? Bill Goldberg is nearly an old age pensioner. That's one reason. Second reason is Roman Reigns is probably actually doing the best work of his career right now, and he's probably going to be champion going into WrestleMania. I'd say he is. What?
Yeah.
Well, go on, give me a bit of time. Too slow. Right. Move on.
Fine. I mean,
Well, just before you do,
who's this?
I'd just like to interject.
I forgot that you existed.
Oh dear.
Just to say that whoever wins this, by the way, between Ollie, not you,
Oh.
and Andy will be the interim Jam That Jampion. I still will be your Jam That Jampion. The live reactions on Saturday still will be Ollie and Andy doing the live reactions. And also, we're about halfway through this card. There's 8 matches on this card. We've predicted 4 so far. So I thought I'd just remind people that they're competing for the interim Jam That Championship, but you can compete in Wrestle League, which is our predictions league over on our Patreon page. Patreon.com/WrestleTalk. Get involved over there and you can submit your predictions and compete against all the other pledge hammers and us. And also, if you win in a season of Wrestle League, you get your own custom Jam That Championship, just like this one, but you get your name engraved on it, which is kind of wild. So get involved at patreon.com/WrestleTalk.
Pete's actually standing up right now.
Yep, full height.
I've got to say, that's a genuinely good prize.
Thanks for the admin.
Yeah, thank you,
Pete.
Pete. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have done it.
No.
I know you wouldn't.
Well, you can't.
Which is why I did it.
To be fair, because you suck, you didn't remind me to do it beforehand.
Yep. And also, send in your Ultrachats to WrestleTalk.com/support, because we're going to read out all of those later as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
do that.
Please.
All the ones that are $5 and up. Okay, I'm going now.
See you later, Pete.
Yeah, have fun predicting, you stupid sock.
Oh, no. He's got me there. I haven't a sock. I haven't a clue. You know, I've never heard of him, but
That's a bit weird.
I got to say, he reminded me of the previous Jam That Jampion, Luke Owen. Yeah, he
Oh, I
was
like
lovely.
him.
He's lovely.
Yeah.
Very handsome man.
I wish he was here.
Oh, you know what? I wish he was here too. Anyway, let's carry on. You do your next prediction.
Sorry, yeah, Goldberg. I'm getting Goldberg. I'm okay because they're reporting that massive changes have been made to WrestleMania. I don't know what that means, but who knows? It could be Goldberg winning here for whatever reason. I don't know. So I'm not too upset. Next up, I don't know because there are 2 matches I don't care about. And 2 matches which are really difficult to predict because they're both the chamber matches.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and play it safe and go with the Usos to retain their SmackDown Tag Team Championship over the Viking Raiders because I turned to Pete yesterday and said, Pete, have they been building up the Viking Raiders? And he said no. And so I can't see what the point of them winning would be. But they're really good at wrestling, so I'm assuming that's why they're on the card. So yeah, I'm taking the Usos.
Well, I think that's fair. I would go for the Usos. Well, I say I would. Hollywood. I'm just a conduit for Ollie's thoughts. Anyway, Ollie probably would have gone for the Usos himself. But you know, the Raiders. Who knows? You know, they're Vikings. You know, they were great warriors. You know, there was once a Viking who filed down his own teeth just to make himself look scary.
What's his name?
I don't know. I didn't ask, but that's a true fact. You know, that's an interesting history fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So maybe they'll do that. I don't know. They're probably
during the
going to
match?
lose. Well, probably not. I wouldn't advise. I'd advise against dental surgery in the middle of a wrestling match. But I've seen weirder things.
Yeah.
I've seen a man eat worms on a wrestling show.
You have seen a man eat worms wrestling show. And speaking of worms, what's your next pick?
Oh, what? What does that mean? Well, I believe the next one would be he's going for Brock Lesnar. He's going for
Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I probably should have gone with that, really. Yeah, bollocks. I should have gone with Brock Lesnar. But yeah, fair enough. Why Brock Lesnar, may I ask?
Well, he's big. He's strong. And again, you know, he's just going to destroy them all, isn't he? He's just all big and strong and red.
Yeah.
When he gets all het up, doesn't he? And he's got lovely hair.
I can't believe I forgot that Brock Lesnar was in that match in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's remarkable. That is.
Yeah.
Big oversight.
Poo. I'm gonna have to go with Bobby Lashley. I think because Austin Theory's not winning, AJ Styles isn't winning, Riddle's not winning. Seth could win, but the only person who could even slightly pin Brock Lesnar or beat Brock Lesnar, I think, is Bobby Lashley. The report was a few weeks ago that they had absolutely no idea who was going to win or what the match for the WWE Championship was going to be at WrestleMania, which makes me pretty confident that Brock is going to win this. But as you've already picked him, Sock Puppet, I'm going to have to go with Bobby Lashley. Because I feel like he's the only one who's got any chance of winning, really.
Yeah.
and then there's just 2 matches to go, and it's Rey Mysterio versus The Miz and the women's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you've really got yourself in a pickle here. You're the mayor of Pickletown.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Can't believe they elected me.
Yeah, oh God, they hate you as well.
Oh no!
All of those rezoning plans, it was really poorly done. The parking's a nightmare. Get the mayor
It's
out of
stressful.
town.
It's a stressful job. Pickletown is a big place with lots of pickles. And they don't understand how much I have to deal with.
Yeah. Well, go on.
Did you get it? Dill.
Oh,
Dill
that's
pickle.
very good.
Yeah.
That's
Pete
a
would
funny
have,
joke.
Pete would
that
have
is.
liked that if he was here.
Yeah, he would have done. It's a shame he's gone.
Oh God! I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss to win the Women's Elimination Chamber match.
Okay.
Am I going to go with Alexa Bliss? It's not. No, I'm not. That doesn't count.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Go on.
But she was added so last minute. So why would she be in there? Why would they just pin her randomly?
It's almost like none of this is sort of planned. It's planned by someone who's been running the company for far too long and doesn't really know what he's doing.
You've got a lot of insight for a sock.
Yeah. I watch a lot of wrestling.
Yeah. What's the chat saying?
I
I
don't-
can't read that.
Yeah, it's too far away, isn't it? And I
Bums.
can't read it. My eyes aren't real. So you're on your own, mate.
I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. That's my pick because why not? She's in last, and why would they put her in last and then have her lose? That's my pick. What did the sock Ollie think?
Well, actually, Ollie was going to go for Alexa Bliss anyway. Narrowly
Yeah.
afterwards, it's going to be Bianca Belair. So yeah, Alexa Bliss, I think you'd be pretty happy with that. Yeah. You
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah, I know. But I've gone with it. So 1 match to go. Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. What do you think? Why do you care? And who have you got?
Well, you've asked me the same question twice there.
And who do you think's going to win?
So I
And
think
out of these
so-
2 men, who will be the champions?
so we've
Out of the
got
2 non-champions.
we've got the answer is Rey Mysterio. Why do I care? Because I've been told to do this. And the answer to the third question is Rey Mysterio again, because it's the same question again. And then the fourth question, Rey Mysterio again, because it's the same
Oh.
question again. Yeah.
I could have sworn you were going to change your mind before the end. There.
Well, you would have thought so.
I don't mind having The Miz, honestly. I can see him, because the storyline has been that he's accusing the Mysterios of cheating to win. So who knows? Maybe he will cheat to win over the Mysterios, and then I don't know what that sets up. To be honest, Miz versus Dominic.
Yeah, sounds great.
God, I even lost my soul saying that match for WrestleMania. Maybe the Mysterios turn here on each other and they set up Dominic versus Rey at WrestleMania.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I'm happy with The Miz. So running down the card.
Yep.
As the way Wikipedia's got it. So you've got Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
I've got Bobby Lashley.
You have a document with all your predictions on.
Who said that? Was that God?
It was God himself, Pete Quinnell. He is God of our universe.
It hasn't been updated.
It'll update. Give it a second. It'll update. Fill for time, Andy. You're on a show. Come on.
Anyway.
Show business.
So we've got.
It's not happening.
It's not updating. So you just...
I've got Becky Lynch. You've got Lita.
Yep.
You've got the Usos. I've got the Usos.
You've got the
You've got
Usos.
Viking Raiders.
That's the
Why
one.
you need the document?
He's got Roman Reigns.
Yep.
I've got Goldberg.
Yep.
You've got Drew McIntyre. I've got Madcap Moss. I've got Bianca Belair. You've got Alexa Bliss. I've got Ronda and Naomi. You've got Charlotte and Sonya. And you've got Rey Mysterio. And I've got The Miz. How was that, Pete?
Well done. Great. I've also now realised that because you have...
Well, now it's updated.
I know
right,
it has.
so I've
it's
got
like I
Becky.
said, give it a second.
I've got
Anyway,
Becky.
Don't push me. I've now realised that because there are 8 matches on this card,
This could be a draw.
we need a tiebreaker.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You're going to have to make up a tiebreaker for Ollie.
What?
Or
Yep.
you are.
Yep.
Me?
So what we're going to do
Oh,
is
dear.
we're going to say the tiebreaker is...
Most eliminations.
Yep, I was thinking that. No. in the women's elimination chamber.
It's would have been Brock.
Yeah.
In the women's elimination chamber match, who will get the most eliminations?
And because I won Wrestle League, I get to go first.
No, because you just did. Did you just do the last pick?
No.
I did the
You did the
last
pick.
one.
You go first.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
And then subbing in for Ollie,
I'll go for
Sock puppet.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout. So,
So
that's
is
the tiebreaker.
that if it's a draw?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just a... Okay,
Yes.
cool.
So that's only if it's a draw, then hopefully one of those two gets the most eliminations.
I
Because if
hope
they
so.
don't, then it's also still a draw, which we'll figure out on the day.
Yeah.
Because we have not thought this through in advance.
Yeah.
Arm wrestle.
Classic WrestleTalk style, that.
Yeah, just
So-
fight it out.
Yeah. So, I guess that's that, right? We should get into the Ultrachats.
Yeah.
But before we do, one last plug. I just want to say you can join into Wrestle League at patreon.com/WrestleTalk. Joining in this. Obviously, you guys are having fun, right? You guys having fun? Are you having fun?
Having a
You're
great
having
time.
fun.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely here.
I was having so much
Good.
fun.
Yeah, good. You can have all the fun on Patreon, where you compete against everyone on the Pledge Hammers and all of us. We do music videos for people who are losing the WrestleTalk office. Tempest is doing one for he lost last Wrestle League season. Post for that, by the way, for music video suggestions, is going up on our Patreon page later today.
Whoa.
So if you join the Patreon page
Ooh.
now, you can submit your Wrestle League predictions and also submit a suggestion for Tempest music video. So that's
Whoa.
neat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Pete, should I read these out?
Patreon.com/WrestleTalk. And now, last chance to get in your Ultra Chats at WrestleTalk.com/support. Andy, go through those Ultra Chats and do the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Kajili, or Mr. CJ Lilly, says, "Hi guys, hope you're well on this trip through the multiverse of Cody Gate, where anything can happen, like he could get an Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania, as that's the title I most identify with him. Brandy could join him or go NXT.
Oh yeah.
What do you reckon, Sock?
I mean, I don't know. It's all a bit weird. I was very shocked, surprised, and flabbergasted, to be honest. But you know, I suppose he could go for the Intercontinental title. I think it's a good idea. Oh, it's all weird, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the report is that he's got a big... They're going to... Vince wants him to have either debuting in a non-match capacity at WrestleMania, or to have a match at WrestleMania, in which case it'd have to debut before. So, yeah, I guess put a title on him. Vince wants to push him. It makes sense. Andrew the Last Airbender says, "I can't wait for Austin Theory to be replaced in the match by mystery competitor Cody Rhodes. Nothing says WWE more than earning that blood money. But on a positive note, I can't wait to see you spend money on a sock puppet-sized version of that belt."
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we have got a couple of
You've got
relatively.
a couple of little belts, haven't you?
Is this-
It doesn't. It's sort of like a hat. Well, I can't move my mouth, but it'll do. It'll do.
Sorry. Anyway, yeah. No, they could, but I don't think they will. I can't see Cody getting shoved into a match and then just being pinned by Brock Lesnar. Nate Prussia has been a member for 6 months in a row. Thank you very much, Nate.
Well done.
And he says Cody is going to replace Austin Theory and win the WWE Championship Chamber match. I mean, the idea is gaining some momentum.
Hey, you know what? It's not impossible. But the thing is, right? It's what I think. You got to think this is Vince McMahon, right? And what he does when like competitors come over to his side, he initially is like, "Oh yeah, it's lovely to have you. You can have a little push," and then it's gonna be a whole storyline where I don't know, Cody eats too much jelly and then he gets all embarrassed and slips over in the jelly and can't stop falling over in jelly and that'll be going on for 6 months and he'll lose to Happy Corbin at WrestleMania. That's what'll happen.
It's better storyline. I book it, Vince.
If you dare. If you're not a coward.
The Guilty Hat says, "So wait, after all that very logical storytelling, what happens at Jamia if Sock Puppet Sully wins? Is Andy out?" No, so the Sock Puppet is Ollie. So imagine Sully's arm is up Ollie's rear.
Yeah.
And that's what you should imagine. So Ollie's actually sitting on the end of Sully's arm right now.
Yeah. It's like a metaphor.
Yeah, exactly. Is it a triple threat with Ollie? Just so we know what truly at stake here. Also, sock puppet for Jampion, the soul of this show. Well, we'll have to see what happens, who wins this weekend, and then who knows what might happen in the lead up to WrestleJamia. Stephen Keel says, "Yay, go sock puppet Sully, your next champion." He's not going to be the champion.
Yeah.
I
go
regret
on.
bringing him on now.
Give it to me.
He's more over than I am.
Yeah.
But then again,
I haven't got a
who
brain.
isn't? And finally, I believe Mr. CJ Lilly in again says, "Hey guys, now on topic, I think that Alexa Bliss will not win the Chamber. Lol, if anyone believes Alexa is winning and will face Becky at WrestleMania, they have so much history with Alexa taking the title every time they've faced each other." So Mr. CJ Lilly disagrees with you, Sock.
Well, doesn't disagree with me. He disagrees with the stream of consciousness that was downloaded into my mind through the medium of Ollie Davis. So it's yeah. I mean, I don't take it personally. I don't even have a brain.
That's true.
I'm just.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, I've got a girlfriend. Yeah, she's a sock puppet. Yeah.
Because I was going to introduce you to
her.
her up there.
She's a looker.
What do you reckon of that?
Yeah, she is a looker.
Yeah. Do you reckon maybe?
I like the skulls for teeth. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Buttons for eyes.
Yeah.
Very nice. But unfortunately, I'm a taken man.
I thought I'd test him. You're a better man than I am. I'm actually taking her out after this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my. Lucky
Good
man.
time.
Lucky
Yeah.
man.
I'll put a whole new meaning of. Say finger puppet. I don't know. Anyway, that is all we have time for on this stream. Thank you for joining us for this. Just a reminder, it will be myself and Ollie this weekend for Elimination Chamber live reactions. I believe it starts at 5 p.m. He doesn't know. 5 p.m. I think, which is midday Eastern and 9 a.m. Pacific. So yes, join us for that. You can also join Pete and Luke tomorrow for the AEW live podcast. And then I think who is it on Friday, Pete? Ollie and Denise for a special Ollie version of the Friday podcast. And there's lots of more content to come. So do join us for all of those. Pete, how do I end the stream?
Just say outro. Goodbye.
Outro.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much, everyone. Goodbye. Bye-bye.